technology we're going to present here today will put if it were put in a police vehicle, the first vehicle to get to the scene will be able to feedback live high-definition video to their agency, who could then take a look at it and say, well, we need some additional resources, and they can function that out to state and, like I said, federal emergency services.
We talk to different departments and different agencies across the state and across the nation. And, with the communication process, face-to-face is good, but not always possible. So it gives us an opportunity to meet face-to-face, so to speak, through video conferencing. And also in terms of response, like I said, it's a changing world and changing technology. And telecommunications is also working its way into emergency response.
We've invited emergency services from throughout Cumberland, Hoke, and Robeson County, and as well as the decision makers, county governments and town governments, to try to get them to utilize not only the technology, but the fact that the grant funding is available, and our grant services can help point them in a direction to get the funds that they need to put it in operation.
Well, first, we're always interested in changing technology. I mean, we live in a changing world, and that impacts response and training. Of course, with today's budget and financial situations, we're not able to send as many people away to training, and video conferencing is a strategy to offer training and still have face-to-face at a cheaper rate, basically.
Say we had a hurricane. When you get to the scene, you're not going to know what's going on with your getting very little of your communication that you actually understand. The message is conveyed through words. A picture's worth 1,000 words, and having somebody on the scene that can get that message back, and the emergency response folks can see the disaster and the destruction, they can do a lot better job of funneling the resources there that need be. And the reason that we've partnered with SATCOM is that if the networks go down around town, with everything we're doing here today is via satellite communication, where you can utilize your air card for the equipment as you're riding around the vehicle. You have a hurricane come through and you lose the ability to use the cell towers, to use electrical. This vehicle right here that stands behind me and some of the other associated equipment can give you a network with voice over IP telephones, internet service, as well as video communications throughout the world. You could be sitting in a hole and you're going to still be able to be connected. Your gestures, your facial expressions. So when you consider the fact that